wanna be somebody else. We all wanna change. We all wanna be somebody else. I wanna visit all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days, and I am here with Mr. X Reed, CEO of Citybuzzradio. Welcome.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure. How's it going?
I can't complain. Life is good. Yeah.
Good. I see you representing today, City Buzz in the house.
I'm designing myself, you know.
Okay. You know what? Our guests are probably wondering, what is City Buzz? Can you tell us what City Buzz Radio is?
We do marketing promotion. Our niche is urban marketing promotion, blitz marketing. Easy work.
Okay. Why you being so quiet today?
I don't know. I think I'm on hour 72 right now.
Oh.
So, I'm with it though.
What inspired you to create City Buzz Radio? And was this created in Arizona?
It was created in Arizona about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I was making music out here. I was a recording artist on Def Jam, TuneCore.
Oh.
And after that career didn't take off like I wanted it to, I decided to take some of my skills and help independent artists kind of move up the ladder a little bit without spending a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
So Citybuzz helped develop artists.
So you help develop, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not like a manager or anything, are you?
No.
Oh.
I can't manage people that well. I got a whole team for that.
Oh, okay.
I got a team for that part.
So you have a podcast also?
I do.
Okay. So what can we expect on your podcast?
So my podcast is called The Nightcap Show. More, geared towards the older American, not teenagers.
Okay.
Kind of get into some juicy topics on it.
Oh, okay.
But we have different hosts. We have hosts in about 6 different states. Our core is here where we started, but then we have artists in Connecticut.
You know what? You tried to whisper that, it's for the adult people. And now, look, I wasn't even talking about that one. I see you pretty much on Instagram a lot, and it looks like you're traveling from place to place. Does Citybuzz, does your corporation work outside of Arizona? Do you have different areas that you work?
Yeah, so we're a full multimedia house. So what I decided to do is build the radio station because as an artist, I didn't get radio play.
Oh.
So we built the station and we pay the royalties and that whole thing. We also back independent movies.
Oh, okay.
As far as the sound and things of that nature, we edit the sound and those things.
Okay. Do you have any new projects that you're working on right now as far as in the film industry?
Yes, just became an co-executive producer, Shattered Diamond, the movie. So we're in our 3rd week of filming and hopefully go to editing soon on that.
Awesome. And what is Shattered Diamond about? Are you able to tell?
A little bit.
Okay.
It was written by Kimberly Smith. Mother Spitfire is her stage name. Mm-hmm. She's a comedian.
Yes.
I've worked with in the past. So when I got the script, I thought it was going to be, funny. Hey, I'm about to have the next Friday coming out, right? But when I read the script, it had a little bit more meaning to it. It was a drama, dealing with a young lady who was abused in her childhood and had taken it to her adulthood, and dealing with the mental illness that come behind that.
Oh, okay.
So it was a very serious script.
Different from Mother Spitfire.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be laughing. I had
Look, I went on this to produce this because I thought I was going to laugh.
The script was like, hey, page 4, like, oh, wait a minute. I need some tissue. But it's definitely an interesting movie, and I think people enjoy the storyline on it.
Okay. And again, I was talking about Instagram because that's where I mostly see you at is on Instagram. I mean, it's just like you have this whole like image and this brand going for yourself. Do you separate yourself from City Buzz? I mean, as a brand?
I try to. Oh. It's kind of hard, when everybody say, hey, Mr. City Buzz.
They call you Mr. City Buzz?
Mr. City Buzz, everywhere I go. And then the big voice thing that I do. But no, it's just one and the same now. I have different podcasters and things, and they have their own brand, Free the Truth. She's a poet, but she also has conversations. Very engaging. Okay. And then we, out of the Connecticut, our host out here is True Allah. He's hip-hop, but he's the manager to most of the older artists, like Keith Murray.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And things like Keith Murray, Method Man, Redman, he's worked with all those folks. So he represents City Buzz East.
Is this your first film that you're working on?
My first film, yes.
How does that feel?
Nerve-wracking. I say I'm not a manager, but when you get a team of almost 12, 13 people, overnight is, it can get intense.
So is it more intense than the music industry?
Yes and no. So when you make a film, you edit it, you put it out, you walk away. With radio and podcasting, you have to constantly be on air. And, like yourself, you have to be on air almost every day with all the happening news.
You know what? I don't know if our filmmakers would say that is that quick and easy.
Well, movie magic behind the scenes is a little different.
Right. Someone else is taking care of it after you get it out of your hands. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So do you think that the film industry is something you plan on being a part of now?
I think I want to move my music now more towards the soundtracks because it still keeps me relevant. I had some placements back, with Verizon and with some of my old music. So I wasn't a regular artist, like trying to get on stage and be a rapper. I always thought about the music side, the money in the back end. Say, hey, if I write this song for you, but you perform it, I still get paid.
Okay. So you prefer being a songwriter?
Yes.
Okay, like than a performer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I do have a new song, y'all.
Do you?
Featuring Terry Tobin.
Okay.
She's on tour with
I know
Legacy
her. Yes.
So we have a song called Be All Right. A lot of my family was kind of hit hard with COVID, so made a song, and it's kind of doing pretty all right. So
are you actually performing with Terry?
I am. I'm actually singing on it. So.
Can you sing me a little bit of that?
No. So it just goes, we gonna be all right. We gonna be okay. Simple. So it's a repetitive.
Okay, so that's your... The hook, is that what you...
I just do the hook.
You just do the
behind the
nothing
scenes.
wrong with that?
Terry is pretty... Her voice is so powerful.
Yes.
I didn't want to overshadow that. So. It's like a rap singing song. So have somebody else doing a rapping part.
Okay, I like that.
So Chuck D's protege, probably. His name is Chris Payne. He was in a movie on Netflix called Battle. So I was able to get him to actually do the verses, the rap verses on that song. Okay. So more like a DJ Khaled, I kind of like put everybody on one song.
You put everybody together. You're a connector.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you have any new projects that you're working on other than the film?
That pretty much has me kind of busy working with another company called Eshate, Opulent, Return of Beauty, and just feeling good about yourself, and we're going to be... I'm staying in the entertainment realm.
Okay.
So we're going to offer classes on VIP services and things like that.
Okay.
So I don't want to step outside of what I do.
Right. It makes sense. Keep it aligned with what you're doing.
Absolutely. And getting people licensed, to be professional bartenders or servers, it's an industry for it.
Right.
Everybody don't want to be doctors, especially not right now. Right?
So this is pretty much all up under City Buzz is what you're doing.
Yes, we're moving more into the services side of entertainment.
Okay.
The club promotions is good, but with things slowing down, it's kind of pretty difficult to keep that consistent.
You don't feel like it's going to be picking up really soon?
6 months maybe. We're hosting a few small events, but it's not the big crowds we like. You know?
Yeah, I guess people are still a little leery being out in big crowds, and you can't blame them.
No, not at all.
No.
And when COVID hits you or your immediate circle, it kind of changes you. It changes your perspective on things. And I really don't want to put people at risk.
Right.
You know, and that's a part of the business that I'm trying to educate people on. Like, hey, event insurance, you know, knowing the back end parts is very important. Instead of saying, hey, I just want to go out and throw a party.
Right. You know? Because you know what? Everyone wants to throw a party, or they want to be a event planner or a promoter or all those things, but they're just looking at the front end of what they see when they go to an event. Yep. They don't know all those things that's happening in the background.
From equipment rentals on down, it gets kind of intense. So.
That's awesome. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can use that service.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
You know, we're licensed through the state of Arizona to work directly with nonprofits now as a event coordinator for nonprofits. So with Citybuzz, instead of just doing voiceovers and that thing, we really want people to take it serious. Like we work with Doc Jones in the background and doing International Jazz Day every year.
Right.
We do the graphics and voiceovers for that.
Okay. So where can our audience find you?
At citybuzzradio.com. That's where I hang out at.
Awesome.
Or anywhere on social media.
Yes.
Citybuzz Radio.
Well, thanks for joining us today. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us today here on Desertwood Days, and we will see you next time.